Welcome everybody to my experience flying from Dusseldorf to Atlanta with Delta Airlines. Let's get right into it. So our journey started in Dusseldorf and our flight was scheduled for 10:35 in the morning. The flight number was Delta DL91. The flight was leaving on a Friday and the whole airport was pretty empty at that time. The outbound flights leaving from Dusseldorf to Atlanta are scheduled for Wednesdays, Fridays and Sundays. The usual flight time is in between 9 to 10 hours. And the aircraft is usually a Boeing 763. We booked the basic economy fare, which is the cheapest option, and it's only coming with carry-on luggage. If you want to bring the big luggage, you can do that. They will charge you 60 euros for one way, and you can give them the luggage at the check-in counter. We weren't able to select a seat while doing the online check-in, because with the basic economy they will give you the seat while boarding the plane. And that was definitely new to me because I was always used to get my seat even if I got the basic fare. Now let's hop on the plane and see what Delta is providing for us. The entertainment system was looking pretty modern. The tray table was just like any other, you can move it and it's good enough to eat on it. They had a good variety of movies, series, as well as some games you could play. And while still sitting on the ground, they handed out some travel kits, as well as some headphones for those who need it. The travel kit came with an eye mask, as well as a set of earplugs. And shortly after, they started playing the safety video. As you can see, we were sitting pretty much in the back of the plane. And then it was finally time for takeoff. We had pretty much no delay. And let me speed up the takeoff video a little bit. As I was taking a closer look at the storage in front of my seat, I noticed that I didn't do a good job cleaning the airplane because there was still some leftovers from the person that was sitting there before me. That didn't really stimulate my appetite, but then it was time to eat the first meal. We got some pesto chicken with risotto as well as some broccoli on the side. And I gotta say, I really liked that meal. It was way better than the meal I had in 2019, the last time I flew with Delta. So I was surprised in a good way. I gotta rate this meal an 8 out of 10. Also, the meal that they served on the way back was really good. It was also some chicken and it came with some potatoes and some veggies, as well as a couscous salad on the side, which I really liked. And of course, as always, I had to get a tomato juice on the side as well. And while I was waiting to use the bathroom, I had the chance to check out the 2 empty seats, which were right in front of the emergency exit. The bathroom itself had a pretty modern lighting, and it looked pretty clean itself. Unfortunately, when I used the bathroom on the flight back, it was kinda dirty and my shoes were like sticky after I used it. After that, we were just killing a lot of time watching movies and stuff, since this flight was a day flight, so we couldn't really sleep. On the flight back, it was also a day flight, but we flew through the night, so it was dark outside. Still couldn't sleep though, unfortunately. And about 1.5 hours before the landing, they served us the second meal, which was like a smaller meal, kind of like a breakfast, I guess. So we got an Asian chicken spring roll, as well as some chocolate mousse on the side. I didn't really like the spring roll, I would rate it a 5 out of 10. The chocolate mousse is also not my cup of tea, but I guess it was good. Of course I went ahead and got me another tomato juice. They also gave me this Bloody Mary mix kit. It didn't contain alcohol, but after all of that my stomach was pretty full with all these tomato juices. On our flight back, our breakfast was a small container of mixed fruits in it, as well as like an English muffin with some cheese, as well as some eggs. It kind of reminded me of the McDonald's breakfast, if you know. But yeah, that one was definitely better than the one on the flight there, so this one was maybe like a 7 or 8 out of 10. Also, if you crave some coffee, they also provide that for you. And then we descended to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Unfortunately, I didn't take any videos at the airport, but the whole process was really quickly. The immigration didn't take too long, and also the baggage claim didn't really take long. I don't know if we just got lucky or they applied some changes, because in 2019 when I got there, I missed my connection flight. There was a 2-hour wait at the immigration back then. This time it only took us about 10 to 15 minutes. It was a really quick process. Overall, Delta Airlines really improved, especially their food improved. I didn't really like the downsides that came with the basic economy fare, like that we couldn't even select a seat. The prices were pretty fair, so that's why we chose it at first place. Overall, I would give this flight a 6 out of 10. They definitely made some improvements ever since I flew with them for the last time in 2019. But still, there's other airlines that are way ahead of the competition. But still, for that price, it's definitely worth to try and was a pleasant experience. If you enjoyed this flight review, please let me know, drop a comment or a like, and subscribe to this channel for more. I'm out, peace!